What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the show. So we need to talk about this, the debt ceiling debate that we were hearing a lot about. The House actually passed a bill yesterday. We're going to talk about what this could mean for people on Social Security. So that's what we're going to focus on in this video. But first off, if you guys can do me a favor, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that little bell notification, and then click all. By clicking all, you'll get notified anytime we post a video. We do daily videos here, so by clicking the bell notification and clicking all, you should be getting updated every day. Okay, so I want to show you guys this tweet, and this is coming from Social Security Works. You guys know I follow them on Twitter, and you guys can follow me on Twitter at the TEC Show Live. But let's see what they're saying here. It says at the very top, it says, breaking, 217 House Republicans just voted to cut Social Security by closing field offices and increasing wait times. And then right below it says the same thing, 217 House Republicans just voted to cut Social Security by closing field offices and increasing wait times. Shame. And they have McCarthy's picture there. And so I told you guys this would probably happen. I told you this about a month ago, where you're going to see Speaker McCarthy not make cuts to benefits. So not make cuts to Social Security benefits or Medicare benefits, but make cuts to the Social Security Administration. You make cuts to the administration, that means they're going to close offices. That means they're not going to be able to hire the people that they want to hire, and they're not going to be able to respond as fast as they could have if they had more people working and they had a little bit more money. And so what they want to do is they want to roll back. They want to roll back the spending to 2022. And we already know that the issues that they were having in 2022, one of the big issues is they couldn't go through the disability claims fast enough. And it was taking a year, even more, for them to go through those claims, as well as if you call on the phone, you'd wait like 35 minutes was the average wait time. And they also said, and the Social Security Administration was saying this, that you could wait 35 minutes, you might get disconnected because they were having some issues with their connections. And so this is what we're seeing. We're seeing 217 Republicans go ahead and vote for this. Now, the good news, because there is good news out of this, the good news is it's not going anywhere in the Senate. And the House knew this before, and this is where it's a waste of time for the House to go ahead, put this bill together, pass this bill, and send it over to the Senate, because they haven't even talked with the Senate yet, and they already know that the Senate is not going to go for this. And so now they're going to have to start negotiating. And what Speaker McCarthy wanted to do is he wanted to put pressure on the White House and put pressure on the Senate to move forward with something by passing something of their own. But now it's going to die in the Senate, so the Senate's going to have to come up with their own bill when it comes to moving forward. Or the Senate might not even come up with a bill at all, because Leader Schumer has already indicated that he doesn't want to put any type of bill together. He wants them to raise the debt ceiling and then they can talk about the budget. He doesn't want to tie them together. And so we'll have to see if the House actually budgets and says, okay, you know what, let's just raise the debt ceiling and then we'll have an honest debate about the budget. Or if they're just going to stick to their guns and say, we passed this bill, it needs to go somewhere. If it doesn't go anywhere, we're not going to pass anything else, and we're not going to raise the debt ceiling. So that's going to be the fight. Now, there's something else that I thought was interesting. You did have a Republican that voted against this bill, and he spoke on his way down. He was walking down. He was at the Capitol walking down the stairs, and he actually spoke, and this is what he said.
Hey everybody, Tim Burchett, leaving the House floor. Several votes tonight, but the main one, of course, was raising the debt limit, and I voted against it. The proposal that we sent over to the Senate does not, in fact, cut the deficit. It actually adds, over 10 years, almost $19 trillion new dollars. It cuts the rate of growth. So that's not cutting the deficit, it just cuts the rate of growth. So anyway, I'm going to keep fighting for fiscal responsibility, although sometimes it seems it is. I'm backs against the wall on this stuff. Anyway, we'll just keep fighting. Thank y'all for sending me here. See you back.
Okay, so that was Mr. Burchett, and he was just saying, look, this is not even going to cut the debt. So it's going to add to the debt by $19 trillion in over 10 years. It's just going to it's going to slow down the debt that we're adding on. And so very interesting, very interesting. I think there are 4 Republicans that voted against this. And so we'll have to see what happens in the Senate. But right now, this bill is not going to go anywhere in the Senate. So we'll see if the Senate will actually put together a bill. If they do not put together a bill, then that's when we're going to be looking at a possible default. And if the Speaker McCarthy doesn't move forward with raising the debt ceiling and separating them, and the Senate doesn't want to create their own bill, then that's what we're going to see. We'll see a default, and then we'll have to go from there to see what happens. Obviously, our economy is going to tank as a result of this. But, I mean, what can we do? We have politicians that don't want to get along, and they don't want to just do what they've done over the past. Speaker McCarthy has raised the debt ceiling plenty of times before, but now that he's the speaker, he doesn't want to do it. But as a politician, he was fine with doing it. But as a speaker, he doesn't want to do it. So we'll have to see what happens. We'll have to see where we go in the future. If you guys like this video, please give me a thumbs up. I definitely want to know what you guys think about this, so let me know down below. I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.